We're live. We're going. We're recording.
Yay.
Okay. I'm just muting. Okay. Great. Welcome, everybody. We're so excited. Thanks for getting on tonight for our Zoom hangout. Some of you are new, and that's very exciting to us, too. So I think, should I just go ahead and kick it off?
Sure.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know me, I think everybody might. I'm Mindy. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. And Shelly, do you want to say where you're from?
Sure. I'm Shelly Laverty from Adrian, Michigan. So welcome, everybody.
And I'm Maddie, and I am in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Brookfield, right? The
Yes.
swanky Brookfield. She recently moved there. So, well, we are super excited because one of the things that we're changing this up. So if you've been with us for a couple months doing this on the Monday nights, we're going to change it up a little bit. So tonight, the way that we're going to start is that we have some new consultants in our unit. And last week, because we had a special guest, we didn't have an opportunity for them to share a little bit. So tonight we're going to hear just briefly from our new consultants. So I'm going to start and I'm going to introduce Anissa. So can you unmute yourself, Anissa? Okay, great. So she's going to unmute, and I just asked her to share for just a brief little bit about what she does in her life, why she decided to join Mary Kay, and what she's most looking forward to in her Mary Kay business. So Anissa, take it away.
I promise to be brief. So my name is Anissa, and I live in New Albany, Ohio. I'm originally from San Diego, California. I've been in marketing for over 30 plus years, retail marketing, direct mail. And as much as I love my marketing career, I went to school, I went in for ministry for organizational leadership and ministry. And I have other degrees as well, but I'm ready for a change. And I really want to kind of build my coaching and executive ministry to help leaders become the best leaders they can be. And so for Mary Kay, I feel like it's going to give me the freedom to do that financially, so I can start to really go down a path that I think God wants me to go down. And so I think just in the last few weeks that I've joined, there's been a lot of people placed in front of me that have really helped me start to envision this. Carol Mendoza, she is phenomenal. And her and I are getting ready to start next week, her masterclass. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also just really excited. I mean, Mary Kay has been around for 50 years, over 50 years, and the product is it's known, people love it. And so like, why wouldn't you want to just jump in feet first and go for, this great company and just all they can offer? And of course, getting the product at a great discount also helps, right? And so got to keep your face looking good. I just turned 50. So I'm just ready for my next chapter. And I'm really excited to just embrace this journey.
Yay, thank you. That's exciting. Yes, and I guess I should point out that her recruiter is Olga. There she is.
Yay.
So great, thank you. Okay,
Yeah,
Shelly,
welcome.
do you want to introduce the
You know
next?
what? My girls are not able to be on tonight, it looks like. So we'll catch them. If they get on a little bit later, we'll catch them then. Sound
Okay,
good?
that's
All right.
great. Okay, thank you. Okay,
Sure.
So I am going to keep going here. I'm trying to get it back to the gallery view because I took it off of that, but I don't know. I can't do it. Okay, we'll ignore that. Okay, so I just see Shelly really big. I don't know why. But okay, so I'm here to talk to you guys about seminar. So if you haven't registered, it's not too late. It's too late to get registered and get recognition if you were going to be on the Princess Court of Sales or the Queen Court of Sales or the courts or any of that stuff. But it is not too late at all to register. In fact, I want to encourage you this year more than ever. So seminar is a fabulous opportunity for all of us. Every year. I mean, what Mary Kay does is just spectacular. And what you walk away from when you go to seminar is, it's life-changing. And, it's kind of like chocolate. You just have to try it. I can't explain to you how fabulous chocolate is. I just love it. But I can't explain it to you. And the seminar is the same way. So this year, because of COVID, which is been a horrible curse to so many of us, it's such a blessing in the area of seminar because we can all attend. It's going to be online. It's 3 days. It's Thursday, August 20th, Friday the 21st, and Saturday the 22nd, and it's only a couple hours each day. And here's the great thing. Once you get registered for that, there's some other perks to when you're registered. So not only will you get the education, the motivation, and all of the recognition, and you'll get to see all of these big picture things about the business, but because it's virtual this year, they're going to run all 4 seminars because there are 4 divisions of Mary Kay, and we're all in the Sapphire division. They're going to run them all simultaneously. But because we'll be registered, we're going to have the opportunity afterwards to do the classes on demand, and we'll be able to watch the top director and national speeches from the other seminars. And we never get to do that. We get to go to our seminar typically and hear our people, and that's it. But now it's going to open up for all those other 3 seminars that we don't attend. So we are so excited. You guys get to sit in the comfort of your own home and watch. And some of us, we've already had some people that have registered, so we're going to recognize them. But I want to just have you, if you haven't registered, here's what one of my unit members posted this. I had it on my Facebook page, register for seminar. And she put, why wouldn't you go to seminar? Why wouldn't you register for seminar? So I want you to really think about that. If you haven't already registered, why wouldn't you? If your company is bringing this phenomenal, which normally when we go, we probably each spend $700 to $1,000 to go and attend and all that. And yeah, it's a business write-off. It's $45 this year. I mean, and then you're going to get a credit on a later order for $40 of retail product. So really, it's going to cost you $5 to go to seminar. That's crazy. Why wouldn't you do that to better yourself in your business? So we're going to do some recognition, but I want you to think about it. And if you have questions about it, please talk to your director about why seminar would be a great thing to do. So I'm going to start and recognize my unit who is already registered. And like I said, it's not too late, but I want to mention these gals. So my unit members who have registered are Sharon Bennett.
Woohoo!
Yes. Carol Connor.
Yay, Carol.
Catherine de Autremont.
Yay.
Pam Lilly. Anissa.
Yay, Anissa. Great decision.
Yeah. Anne Ring. Ruth
Yay,
White. And
Yay,
Amy Leist, who's on tonight. She just registered today, and myself. So right now we have 9 registered. Our unit goal is 15. So how about you, Shelly? Or Maddie?
Nice. Okay. So these are the ladies that I have registered, and I know that there are more to come. So I have Tammy Wynn, who was not able to be with us tonight, it looks like. Katrina Travis, she's on. Give her a big shout out. Jackie Freeman, Erin Lopez, and myself. We have a goal of 15 as well, so we've got 10 to go. So I know we have more people that are going to register, and we're super excited about it.
Great.
Okay, I have to apologize to my unit because I missed something somewhere, and I told them that the other day was the last day. It was the last day for recognition and prizes, but it's not the last day for forever. So I'm excited. So you still have time. But in our unit, Riley Meyer, Cassandra, and Kelsey have all registered. So I'm super excited about that.
Awesome. Okay, keep it going. You guys talk to your sister consultants and let them know that they need to get registered too, if you're already done so. Okay.
Madeline, I think you're up.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. PCP. Okay, so if you were on last week, we reminded you of this last week as well, but here's your next reminder. The 17th is the last day to register for PCP. So if you haven't done that, please sign up for PCP. At least sign up one person. It will help you, and your customers will love you forever for sending them a lookbook. People, especially now, love to like open up a magazine and circle the things that they want and like actually have something that's tangible. People love going to your website as well, but I think it's so fun like when I get a magazine in the mail and I look through it and then I circle the things that I want to go back to. So people still love to do that, and it's going to give you early ordering privileges. It's going to give your customers an exclusive sample that you can't get in the typical lookbook if you order it just from your InTouch website, and they're going to get a look at all of the products right in their hands. So definitely sign up for PCP. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to your director. She will be happy to walk you through that. But I think we want to recognize the consultants who have already signed up for PCP. Mindy, do you want to go?
I will. So in my unit so far, Sharon Bennett, Ruth White, Pam Lilly, and Ann Ring have done it. And mine is on my schedule for Wednesday to do it.
Yay. Okay, so
yeah.
I have, yes, very smart, very smart. Okay, so I have Rachel Clements, Jacqueline Kelflish, Katrina Travis, and Kelly Pollard, who have already signed up their customers. And I know many of you are to follow, and I'm doing mine on Wednesday with you, Mindy.
All
there
right.
you go.
I have Cassandra Talton and Riley Meyer that have signed up. And just another little thing, don't be like your directors and wait till the last minute to sign up for PCP, because sometimes the sample books sell out. So you don't want to be one of those people that doesn't get a sample, right?
Mindy, we better do it tomorrow.
Or tonight.
Yeah, we better move it up.
Okay.
All right.
You can still send the lookbook out, but it just won't have a sample in it, which is kind of sad.
And that's right.
That's one of the whole points.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, ladies, I want to talk to you tonight about being on target for your star. So you guys remember when we said Happy New Year on July 1st, right? So with the new year comes a whole new challenge to be a 4-quarter star. So we know that you all want to be stars, because stars, what? Earn carbs, right? As kind of quirky as that sounds, it's true. Cassandra, I saw you roll your eyes a little bit, maybe. Anyways, so yeah, so
calling you out.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Kathy always used to tell us that. Our national always used to tell us stars earn cars. You guys, there's other things that there's other benefits to being a star consultant. And one of those things is that when you're a star consultant, you know how people find you on your website, and a lot of you are new and just got your website, but some of you are seasoned and have a website. But you get populated more on that website. When there's people that are looking for a consultant in your zip code, you get populated more often because you are a star consultant. So that is a perk, definitely. You get customers that way. New customers that are looking for someone that can service them. And Mary Kay always wants them to go to someone who they know is working their business consistently, and they know probably has some product to service them. So that's exciting. The other thing is, I don't know, girls, who's all about the prizes with me? I'm about the prizes. So check out that star prize poster and circle your goal and put it up somewhere so that you can really look at it and just keep focusing on that. So the prizes are definitely fun. But it is a consistent effort in your business, and it will move you, it'll catapult you forward, because it means you're holding appointments, you're selling the product, and then guess what comes from that too? Team building, when you're consistent like that. So we are going to recognize the ladies that are on target for their star right now. And those ladies have at least $600 in, or real close to that, because we're coming up on the 15th, which will be our first month. So being a star consultant is at least $600 in wholesale orders per month during that quarter. So our quarter runs from July 16th through September 15th. And
June
Mindy,
16th.
Sorry, June 16th through September 15th. And Mindy, you're going to go ahead and start, right?
Yep. So far in my unit, the people that are on target are Carol Connor, Ann Ring, Amy Leist, and me. So you guys, it's not too late. It's better to start, get it in now, but we can all do it. So yay for you guys. Congratulations.
Yay. Okay, Maddie, you next?
Yes, unfortunately she's not on tonight, but Kelly is like that close to being on target.
Okay.
Nice.
Watch the recording. Yep.
That's right. And I have one star already, Barbie Connor from Tennessee. Yep. Barbie is a star already. And then I have Katrina Travis, who is so close to being a star already, not just on target, but she's only $423.50 away from being a star. And myself. So I think I'm 120. So yeah, so that's fun stuff.
How about Start a Spark? Shelly, you going to talk about that?
I am going to talk about that.
Thank you.
It was in my note and I totally forgot. Okay, so you guys, the Start a Spark. How many of you have seen the jewelry? Have you seen the jewelry? Mindy, do you have them right there or no?
I don't have them right here, but I've got the picture right here.
Darn it, I should have grabbed it. Yeah, just hold the picture up. You guys, the Spark jewelry, those earrings are so cute. Why I didn't put them on tonight, I have no idea. I should have done that.
I know, I didn't
Next
either.
week.
Watch
for it tomorrow night. We'll have our Spark jewelry on. Anyways, you guys can earn those with a $600 wholesale order this month. And so they changed from the bee jewelry to the Spark jewelry. And then Our Start a Spark, which are the pink little adorable earrings, are for the 15th of the month. If you have $300 wholesale in by the middle of the month, and you get first pick. Like I've already had 2 consultants, they got first pick, and Mindy, you too, right?
I have 4.
Yeah, so people are picking, and then we'll start over again. We'll order some more, but they're really pretty and super fun, and so I think we need to recognize those people, right?
We do.
Mindy?
Okay, so, and hey, I want to point out, you guys remember, not only is it 300 by the 15th, but if you add a new unit member. So if you add a team member, so I want to point out, Olga was our first winner because she added a new team member on like the 1st of July, which woohoo. Anissa,
Yes.
her team member, so they're like the dynamic duo. Ann Ring and Carol Connor and myself, and I earn them too, but you know what? We don't need to count ourselves, right? But still,
I don't know.
awesome.
I think we need to count ourselves and wear
I
them.
know. I think I need to get the earrings, so you'll see me wearing those. They're so fun. So, and I think I already delivered. So Anissa and Olga already have theirs because I delivered those. Yeah. So who else?
Yeah.
What about you, Maddie?
I have Taylor, Taylor B. We have a couple Taylors. So she finished hers, which is exciting.
Yay.
That's awesome.
And then I have Katrina Travis, who finished hers with sales. And then I have Tammy Wynn, who finished hers by adding her sister as a new team member. So,
yay,
yeah,
good job.
that's
exciting. We love giving these away, guys.
And we need to recognize our girls for the week, right?
Yes, we do.
Top sellers and top recruiters, and we have a treat for you guys tonight. So we told you last week that we were going to recognize women who consultants who turned in their weekly accomplishment sheets. So Mindy, do you want to talk about who's turned in a weekly accomplishment sheet for you?
I do. So I just want to congratulate these consultants because you know what? If you've never heard this in Mary Kay, you're going to hear it over and over. Attract, number grows. And you know what your weekly accomplishment sheet does? Not only does it help you with your taxes and all that, but it's tracking, and you're going to see where you're going in your business. So there's a lot of reasons to fill those out. So I want to congratulate Sharon Bennett, Ruth White, and Ann Ring for turning in their weekly accomplishment sheets this week. And I know other people sold stuff this week, but they didn't turn them in. So sorry, you got to turn them in, but yay. Thank you.
Yay. Maddie?
Yes, I had Riley and Cassandra both turn in their weekly accomplishment sheets. So yay.
Nice. Okay, and then I had Katrina Travis and Lisa Freeman got hers in right under the cusp of the event, which is cool. You're not the only one, Lisa. We were hightailing it on some other girls, but you guys, I will tell you that.
Mentioned.
Right, no names mentioned. Cassandra. Anyways, no. I'm
just calling you out.
Anyways, oh, Cassandra, you're gonna kill me.
She got it in though. It's in the system, and that's what counts.
We kind of shamed her.
And you guys, if you're like not sure what that is, or you're like, oh, I don't know that I really need to do that, you need to talk to your director. We do have written out instructions. Thank you, Mindy, that we can email to you that give you every single thing. But honestly, they're pretty simple. So once you do one, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is great. This is great for tracking. This is great for so many purposes. But I will tell you, as you go through your week and you glance at your weekly accomplishment sheet, you will find that if you're really close to having like a recognizable week, which is a $300 week in sales, or you guys, we're starting to recognize like our queen of sales, which you'll hear from in just a minute, and our queen of recruiting. Well, you know what? You don't want to miss that by like you forgot to put something on your weekly accomplishment sheet, or you knew they had a $600 week the week before. So you're like, well, I need to beat a $600 week and then I'll have a chance to be the queen, right? So you definitely want to track that and submit it to your director. So we want to see what you're doing. So I think we kind of compared our numbers, and we do have a queen among us tonight, you guys. I know. So get ready for this because you are going to hear from her, and she has some great information that she's going to share with you. And she's even agreed to stay online and on with us afterwards for whoever wants to hear a little bit more about what she's doing, because she's a superstar. Oh, Mindy is officially going to virtually put on the crown. Katrina Travis, are you ready? Katrina is our queen this week. She had $736 in sales. You guys, this woman works full-time as an ICU nurse. She works with COVID patients. She gears up like no other and goes to work, and she's amazing. Every day she texts me and she says, oh, I just booked another party. I'll post my party. Oh, I just booked another party. Oh, I just booked another party. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to start making tally marks to keep track of this. So I'm so excited. She's really taken this. Madison, thank you for taking the lead on the Post My Party.
Yay,
and I know
Maddie.
many of the rest of you are wondering, like, okay, what does that really look like? I haven't jumped on board yet. Well, guess what, ladies? You're going to be able to hear it right now from Katrina. So Katrina, would you please share with us some tips on staying organized and how you book them and all that good stuff, please?
Well, thank you. I'm excited. I didn't know
Woo-hoo!
actually, the Post My Party makes it so easy to do parties. So again, Maddie, thank you so much, because she did like the hard work and, by making that template. But you just sent me a few questions to go over. I just have to look at my little list here. You asked me if I have like a script that I ask people if I, to book a party. And I don't really have a script. It's kind of person dependent. Like the one that I booked today, she doesn't wear a whole lot of makeup, but I just talked to her about the skincare and the summer products that we offer as well. And she jumped right on and said, yeah, I'll totally do a party for you. So I kind of do it like, depended on that. Now, some of them were just like some really, well, one was a sister-in-law. So like, I think she might've felt a little obligated, but she did really well with it too. So I don't really have like a script that I go by. Just like I said, it's just dependent. And then,
so what do you say though, Katrina? What do you say like when you're talking to them and you're like, oh, say it's your sister-in-law, like, yeah, what do you say?
So I actually, some of these people, because I had just relaunched, 2 months? Has it been 2 months or is it 3 months?
Yeah.
Okay, time flies.
Right.
I talked to them about me just relaunching my business, and that I really want to supplement this, because even though I love what I do at my work, I would really love to just work part-time in the hospital. And I want this to supplement that goal. And so I just kind of talked to him about it, and then like how easy it is to be a hostess. And they're like, they just say, sure. Like, I don't really have a whole lot of people tell me no. So, especially the people that I know. So yeah, they're very supportive of the business.
Okay, great.
Now the people that I get from parties, because I've had some of them too. So like, if there's a lot of chatter on the Post My Party, I'll talk to them about it probably quicker, because they're excited about the product. So I start talking about how they can earn free product as well. And then if I hear like, oh, I'd like to order, but I just can't afford it, that's another twist that I do as well. I'm like, well, you can earn some free product this way. So it just kind of depends, but I really do start with the people that are chattering a little bit more on the parties first. So, because that seems to be key. Is that one's that question. So you asked me how I was coaching my hostesses with everything, and I just asked them to make sure that they respond to every post that goes up on the Post My Party, and whether it's just an emoji or actually answering the question, whatever it is. So them being involved in it is helping. And I also will put like, oh, thank you, Katrina, for your order. And then I ask them to say thank you as well. So,
great.
So those are the two things that that I've asked them to do. They've all said that it's been really easy to interact. So, so that was that question. And you asked me what I'm using for hostess and gift hostess program. So we kind of talked about that. I'm going to revamp that just a little bit. One of the templates that says that if you host a party within the month of, like July, that same month, then you get a gift. So that person would get a gift, and then depending on how much they sell, and if they get some more more parties, then there's that percentage that shows up on another another page on that template, and I follow that. I do kind of like, I just talked to you about the lady today that she's like at almost 300. She's really excited about like the miracle set and the facial scrub. And so she earned about, right now she's about like $50 worth of free products. So I'm going to talk to her and probably say, well, if you buy that with that money, then I'll give you the facial scrubber like $25 off. Just a little extra for, because I still get a profit, but like you said, I'll still get a profit, but it'll also show, and that's good business too, that she'll keep coming back to me, and she'll
Right.
talk to other people. She's actually trying to get another person to book the party. She has one already. So sometimes you have to do a little bit of that to gain business. So so that was one of the question. And then how am I booking them? I already talked about that, really, how I'm booking them for my parties. And then I always make sure that I follow up with every single person that has joined the party through instant messaging. I think Maddie put a kind of a script out on that one group page, and I just change it, and I literally will send that to everybody who hasn't ordered. And I have gotten a few orders from following up with the people like that. So that's really important to do. And it doesn't take that long because it's already made. You just have to copy and paste it into everybody's instant message. It's super easy from the group page, party page. You just click on the person's name and it goes right to their instant message. You can go right to their instant message and pop it right in there. So it's super easy. So I think that's pretty much it, right?
I think so. Those are great tips. I hope you guys were taking notes.
I was taking notes. That was awesome, Katrina. Thank you so much. Wow.
Yes, thank you.
I've actually been a little, I think I have been a little overwhelmed because I'm, still learning all the behind the scenes, like doing that little, weekly sales paper, whatever, because like last week I had 3 parties together, 3 parties last week. And I'm like, ooh, this is a lot. But I'm also finding out that you can actually do like a group party, like a block party, that you can invite your 3 hostesses and then they can invite their friends to that same party. So you're having 3 parties, but it's all on one posting. And they're saying that there's more chatter. And that's what I found too. The more chatter there is on your page, the more sales that you get. And so that helps with that too. And so it kind of creates a little bit more of a competition as well. So I haven't done a block party yet. I have 2 next week. Yeah, I have 1 this week and then 2 next week. So I'm thinking about doing a block party next week just to see how it works. So,
That's a great idea.
So it's a lot, and it's like I'm like, holy crap, but I'm here sometimes, but it's been really fun. So, and I think just being not all of them have been great. Like one party was only $50 retail, but then I've had one that was almost 500. So
Gotta average them out, right?
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Even in-person parties are like that sometimes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but it's been fun, and it's super easy. Like you said, like I work full time too, and they post, and I don't have to worry about that part of it, and so that's really nice. Actually,
that's awesome.
Friday I had 2 going, and we had company over. And I was able to like get on and do the little bit I needed. And I had company. And then Saturday I had one going too. And we were out to eat with some friends. And I was still able to do it because like post my party was working for me.
Right.
So yeah.
That's working smart.
$10. Yeah, for $10 a month.
It's worth it. It absolutely is. I love it. Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you so much. Okay, so does anybody have any quick questions for her? She has agreed to stay on afterwards. Thank you, Katrina, again. If anybody wants to kind of pick her brain a little bit, so you guys be writing down your questions if you have them. And if you can stay on for just a few minutes after we're finished, she'll be glad to walk through it a little bit more.
Great.
If you have questions.
Thank you.
And then,
thanks, Katrina.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Okay, we want to recognize people that have done interviews this week, right, Mindy?
Yes.
We had new team members. Do you have anybody that you need to recognize?
Nobody that's told me that.
Anybody?
We're sad.
Okay, so Tammy's not on tonight. She's on every week, but Tammy did add a new team member this week. But yeah, this is a category, you guys, that there's room for growth. We always say if there's not, if there's not a queen for that, look at Mindy has a little crown that is wanting to go on somebody's head. So so you guys get with your director and say, how can I wear that crown, right? Don't forget about the eye patch selling contest that we're having this month. So we're trying to, each unit is, I think everybody's goal is 100, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes,
eye
yes,
patches.
Yeah.
So, and you guys don't feel bad to say, like, if you buy a Miracle set, you can get your eye patches half off. If you buy a Miracle set, you can get $10 off. Whatever you want to run to get those eye patches, like, out the door so we can complete this challenge is awesome. And then our selling challenge. Mindy, did you repeat that too? The 500 items? Okay, so we all repeated that. So you guys, we're rolling on that. Just keep going and don't sell something and forget to put it on our little countdown because we're all working as teams here. We want to get this done, right?
Hey, awesome.
Mindy, what else do you have?
That's all I have. How about you, Maddie?
Oh, Kelly.
I do
just
have
got on.
something.
Okay.
I think I've had a lot of questions, as well as Mindy and my mom, about like, how do we lead generate during this time, and what are we doing to like get new leads, especially with things being shut down for a while, and things just aren't the same. Like, not it's hard to warm book right now. You can do it, but it's like
Behind your mask.
Stay away and like talk loud enough so that they can hear you, and then like frisbee them a business card. So and they need to like hand sanitize it in the air as it's coming to them. So I
want to watch this happen.
Yeah, I'll videotape you next time I do that. But don't hold your breath for that. Anyways, I have done facial jars in the past, and I know you guys, if you don't know what a facial jar is, it's basically just like a glass jar or a paper box that says like, enter here for a free pampering session. And you usually tie a pen to it and then put some entry slips next to it and put them in nail salons, hair salons, restaurants, just any really business establishment, usually more like mom and pop shops, like Kohl's and Walmart are probably not your go-to places to put those. But nobody wants to touch a community pen right now. Nobody wants somebody like lingering around filling out a form at their front counter right now. So if you want some new leads, I am going to start putting out, you can get picture frames, or if you know what acrylics are, like those little plastic things that you can stick a piece of paper in. I'm going to get some of those from Dollar Tree. I think IKEA has them for cheap. You might be able to find them at like Hobby Lobby or something, like really cheap. Like get dollar picture frames, honestly. 4x6, 5x7, that kind of thing. And we can put a graphic on our unit page for this. And basically all it says is the same thing the facial jar says, but instead of them entering in to win, you're gonna put your number down at the bottom, and they're gonna text you a keyword so that you know, oh, they are wanting a pampering session. So it's gonna say like, text the word pamper to this number to earn a free pampering session. So I have come up with another option that makes it even easier than them texting. But if you are like not tech savvy, or you're like, I want to go simple, like I want to be really simple, then go for the graphic option. If you want to step up your tech game a little bit there, and you know what a QR code is, I'm going to start doing that and putting a QR code. And then when people are in the business, they're just going to take their phone, pull their camera out and scan it. And it's going to take them to a Google form, my Google form, that asks them for their information, their name, their phone number, their skin type, their address, so that you can drop off samples if they have any skin allergies, and what do they want to change about their skin. And then at the bottom, it's going to have my website in case they want to visit my website before our appointment. And I'm going to add a little video that makes it really personal that just says, "Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm so excited to meet you. I can't wait to get together with you and pamper you. Please fill out these questions. And if you have any, questions, then text me," or whatever you want to say on the video to make it personal. But that all comes up when they scan that QR code, which makes it so easy because you don't have to go check facial jars. Nobody's touching an icky community pen. And businesses are much more likely to let you put a little 4x6 picture frame in their establishment than a facial jar right now. So if you decide you want to do this and you want some more information, we'll be posting on our unit pages some resources for you guys, and kind of a script of what to say when you go into a business. But if you decide to do this, keep it really simple when you go into businesses. Like, "Hi, I'm Maddie. Do you have a community area where I could set this somewhere? Or could I set this on your counter for a couple of weeks and I'll come back and grab it?" And they're going to be like, "Sure. Like, I don't care." And if they ask more questions, you can say, "Oh, it's just for people to earn some free pampering sessions." And they're going to be like, "Okay."
Yep. It's awesome.
Hey,
Maddie,
really
I have this. Does this show? This is kind of what the facial frames look like when it's a phone number, when you want them to text. So this is 2 of them that you would just cut them in half, stick them in a frame, and sit that on a counter. So those are just 2 that I had done for the charcoal mask sessions. And then they register, and then I get them the samples, and they can do it virtually or do it in person, whatever. But I love the QR code if you're into that, because that's even easier than texting. So, but if you're not techie and you don't want to do that, this old school still works. But I love that. So this is going to be great. I'm doing it too.
Great. Me too. Yeah, this is exciting. Who's excited? Who can think of like 3 places? Oh, yay! Who can think of 3 places that you could put these? You guys write them down. Yes, yes.
Because
write
we
them
can
down
share
right now.
those
We're
ideas
thinking about it.
And if you do this, and then if you get them placed somewhere, let everybody know, like on your Facebook page, where you're getting those placed, because I might not think of that. Like, I have one in my gym, and I have one in a nail place and a smoothie place. But I know once I had one at like a uniform store. Like, somebody told me that, because I'm like, I would have never thought of that. But yeah. So if you think of a great place, share it.
Great.
Okay. I think that's it.
I think that's everything. Okay, so let's unmute for a minute. Do you guys have any questions? How did you like the format of tonight? Anything you want to feedback? Anything? Riley's got a thumbs up. Yay. Okay.
Anissa has a question.
Yeah. So for the template that Katrina was talking about for her parties, I think she said Maddie had put something together. Is that somewhere that we can find?
Yes.
Or that someone could send out to me so I could do it? Like, I've actually got one party that I'm getting ready to schedule, which I think is going to be great. But I think if I could have any help with that, that would be fantastic. Because that's I think my biggest thing right now is just trying to get out there and reach people.
So Anissa, this is really great. Maddie did all this research on this. It's a program called Post My Party. And we have a separate a separate Facebook page called Pink Sisters. So if you go to the Pink Sisters, and I can add you if I haven't already, you can look at Maddie's videos, and then she has a template there. And the nice thing about Post My Party is that the first 2 weeks you can do it for free. So and then if you really want to keep doing it that way, then you can. It's $10 a month.
Okay.
And it's awesome. And that's what Katrina was talking about with all of her fabulous $783 in sales were Post My Party parties. While she's out like having dinner.
Right, exactly. Having friends over, socializing, drinking wine. Okay, so Mindy, I think it's Pink Sisters MK, right? Facebook group?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Is that right? Okay.
MK.
Yeah, that's all right. Just so you can find it.
I'll look, yeah.
Yeah, it's Pink Sisters MK.
Which is the same as our website. If you guys have our web address is pinksistersmk.com. So we're trying to be consistent.
We are. We're trying.
We're trying.
Okay, so who else is excited about Post My Party? Anybody? Okay, are you guys excited to jump in? Okay, does anybody have any questions that you would like Katrina to stay on a little bit longer for? Or are you guys good to go check it out on Pink Sisters MK and do that? Or do you guys have questions? She's willing to answer questions if you have any. You guys are good. She covered it. Katrina, nice job. Thank you.
Hey, Katrina, I have a question because I've gotten questions and I haven't done my first one yet. So my question is, okay, I know we grabbed the template that Maddie did. And if I'm understanding this right, with Post My Party, you need to do it in a Facebook group, not as an event. Correct?
Right, as
Yes.
a group.
Yes. And you just take the template from what Maddie did, and once you open the program for yourself, you download that template into the Post My Party.
Right.
And okay, and then the other thing is, it's a 6-day party, but so every day there's a couple of posts, but on the 5th day, there's 10 posts. So that's kind of the actual party day. The other ones are like pre-posts. So I guess in scheduling this with your hostesses, I just want to make sure that people understand this. Let's say you want to have a party on Saturday. So that's 6 days away, or 5 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 5 days away. So they would need to start it tomorrow, right?
The live party is on the 6th day.
It's on the 6th day. So it would have started on Monday for a Saturday party.
So that's important for us to know. So if you want to schedule people out, I think Maddie, you told me this earlier, you need to schedule them a week later. So if I want to go for next Tuesday to be my party, I need to start it like tomorrow, get the ball rolling. And actually then Wednesday is when it would start. Like I would talk to the hostess and say, okay, get your people in there. And then Wednesday, the first post would go, right? Because then Saturday would be the 6th, or next Tuesday would be the 6th day or whatever.
Next Tuesday would be your 6th day. Yeah.
Right.
And then if you're having 2 parties in the same week, you cannot have them running at the same time, because Facebook thinks that that's spam and will lock you down, actually. So, and there's a button all the way at the bottom. I've learned a lot just kind of playing around in it too, that there's a button that you can just adjust your time, and it literally will adjust all of the times for the entire template for that party. I did it individually the first time, and then as soon as I scrolled down and I saw that, and I was like, oh, well, I just did a lot of work for nothing. So that's really nice, so you can just spread them out within an hour or 30 minutes, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It just can't be all at 7 o'clock, 2 of them going out, because it'll lock you down. So
And is it true, Katrina, that the party, and Maddie too, the party is for 1 hour, not for the whole day on that 6th day, right?
Right.
Because the 10 posts go in 1 hour.
Right. Every 5 minutes, I think there's another post.
Okay. All right.
Maddie has done such a good job on that. I just can't thank her enough. Yeah.
Yes.
So much. Yeah.
Hours and hours of work went into that, Maddie. So we appreciate you so much.
So appreciate.
No problem. I'm hoping to have a couple more templates within the next couple of weeks so that you guys have some diversity in the party options.
Yeah. Hey, and I just want to say this, because Maddie has spent a lot of time, and she's done a great job. Not only did she do the template, but she also did the videos in the Pink Sisters MK. So here's what I'm going to ask you, just out of respect for Maddie, is that before you get started, is that you would go watch those, because Katrina's been doing it and it's easy, but you know what? You want to get the background information before you jump in there, because we don't want to have a bunch of people contacting Maddie saying, what about this? What about this? When she's already covered that. It's kind of like, that's why we wanted Katrina to get on tonight, because Katrina's been doing this really successfully for a while. So instead of all of us individually calling Katrina saying, hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? We wanted to have this forum, and that's why we recorded this too. So people who couldn't be on tonight, but they want to do it, they're going to, you're lucky we can record it. Let's just pray that I can upload it. Because, we want to be respectful of each other's time. She's got a full-time job and she's giving us her time right now. So I know it's hard if you haven't tried it to think of any questions that you might have, but, just be sure that you review Maddie's videos. Because don't you think, Katrina, that was a big help when you got started, was that you saw all that? Yeah.
It really was huge. And I think I had 2 the very first week as well. And it would have been probably better for me if I would have had a little bit more time and post my party before I had a party, just to kind of play around with it a little bit more. So if you don't have a party and want to use it, you should probably go look at it anyway. That way, because I made the mistake of one of the parties, I was like, why aren't these posting? And so I individually posted it, and that's when I realized it was the wrong day for the party. So, it was basic silly mistakes that I made, and I was super sorry to Maddie. So, but I'd be very willing to help people as well. Because I know Maddie works. I think you have another job too, Maddie. So, but I don't mind answering questions to help as well. So
Thank you.
It's been easy after
Great.
you get that stuff
Good.
figured out.
Good.
So
Hey, I'm excited to have a $700 week. So, yay.
Right. And Mindy, I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, I think if they have questions, they could probably type them on Pink Sisters MK, and then when someone's available to answer it, they could answer it too if they can't get a hold of one of us or whatever. I mean,
That's
that
a
would be an
great
option.
Post My Party also has a lot of resources of videos on like how-tos, and it has some disclaimers on like, make sure you do this, but do you know how to do that? Click here so you know how to do that. So if you're like, ooh, it'll probably tell you how.
And they have a Facebook group page as well. And that's how I
Great.
found out about the group.
The block party.
The block party. Yeah.
I love that.
Nice. What's the name of that Facebook group?
I think it's Post My Party.
Just Post My Party?
It might be. Yeah.
Okay. That would make sense. Yep. Okay. Perfect.
Postmyparty.com strategy group.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Nice. Together, we will be able to be Post My Party strong, right, girls? We'll be able to get growing on those. All right. Does anybody have anything else they want to add? Are you guys super excited about what Katrina shared?
Totally. And Maddie. And I can't wait to see this QR code thing. Yeah.
Right.
We are like so techie. I'm scared.
So techie.
I'm so techie.
We're just jumping in with both feet. We'll figure it out, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Oh my word. Okay, so you guys want to encourage you to invite guests for tomorrow night. And they're not going to be trying the skincare tomorrow night. They're just going to be listening to who we're going to share, like what set would be best for what age category, what skin type, all that good stuff. So then after the event tomorrow night, you could have a conversation with your guests to find out which skincare set is perfect for them.
And you know what? This is going to be great training for newer consultants too, who just maybe haven't had enough exposure yet. So please get on and check that out. And you guys, that you can go back to Tuesdays with the Trio at any point and review any of those videos that we've done. So if if there was something that we covered and you just, like the supplements last week, if you're like, what were those again? You know what? You can go back there. It's just good training too. So just so you know, they're always in there. Just got to look for them.
I love that they're recorded. Yep.
You don't have to do anything.
Like I know. I just love it. Yeah. So does anybody else have anything? Anybody? Madison, do you want to, real quick before we go, did you want to recognize someone for being on target for star? Because I saw she got on.
Yes. Congratulations, Kelly. You're like this close to being at your 600. Yeah.
This one?
Yes.
Oh,
This Kelly,
So
right
congratulations. Keep it up.
oh, well, thank you.
That's exciting. And I do want to do just a quick little shout out to Lisa, because we had her official debut, her launch party this last week, and she had over $300 in sales. So
Yay.
yay, that's
Yay,
super
Lisa.
exciting. Yes.
Good deal.
Yes. So, all right. Are we good?
I think so. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, right?
Sounds good. Thanks for
Tuesdays with
getting
the
on,
Trio.
ladies.
Thanks.
Good
Have a
night.
great one.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.